Hello and welcome to Star Aspect Designs. This week we are looking at a modern 3-bedroom house. It is characterized by a mixed roof. We have flat roofs in several areas and then a semblance of a flat roof. That means that it is a sloping roof with parapet walls. That section at the far end is the lounge, and that's a 1.5 volume lounge. The 1.5 volume is actually ideal because of how large that space is. This is the porch, and from the porch, that is the main entrance to the house. So the porch is covered by a roof slab with a small upstand. And since it's not a load-bearing slab, that means that the reinforcement is not too much. And then back here is the kitchen yard. As usual, we do have the gas cage and the Dobby sink, but you could also opt, instead of the Dobby sink, you can have a wash area. That means that it's not a sink, but rather a tap, and then a section for washing with tiles. So that's the kitchen yard, and you could have the clothing lines on this open space that you see here. And then this is the master bedroom. And one thing I like about this house is the large windows that bring in a lot of natural light. Back here, to this corner, we have one of the other bedrooms, and I always want to accentuate some of the corners by doing a feature. Like this one has the wood composite to just brighten, to bring some warmth to the facade. And as you noted, the facades of this house are characterized by rendered plaster mostly, and then some planters that are cladded with stone, and then now the warmth with a wood composite. That there is the other bedroom, and then the dining room before you enter the lounge, which is the 1.5 volume that you see there. So this is the lounge, and it has the same feature that the master bedroom had, which is the large window and the wood composite panels, and then the planter that I was talking about that is cladded with stone. And you should note that in every design, I try to limit the material palette. So we only have 3 textures. So it's the rendered plaster, the wood composite, and then the cladded stone. So this is the front of the house, and towards the side, and then you have the car parking area. Now you could decide to cover it up or leave it open. That's a choice that you can make. As you see, this one is open, but you could easily put a carport. That's a steel structure with a glass cover or a polycarbonate cover. The choice is yours. So let's move on to the ArchiCAD model. So this is the ArchiCAD model that you see here. I want us to start with the roof. So as I was talking about, it's a mixed roof. This section here is just a simple roof slab, which is the same as that section there above the lounge. And then this area here is characterized by a sloping roof with parapet walls. So you get the semblance of a flat roof all through, but it is indeed a mixed roof. As I was also saying before, this is a 1.5 volume, That's the height of the lounge, because it's a very big space. So that's why I decided to increase that height, and it also gives us an opportunity to actually have a good design for the ceiling. So it gives us an opportunity to have the gypsum bulkheads and all that. So let's move on to the plan. So this is the main entrance. That's the porch. This is the main door. So when we look at the plan in totality first, that is what you have. So once you enter, this is your entry foyer here. And I should mention, this particular section here is what you saw as the 1.5 volume height. So this is the entry foyer, and then that's the lounge. And once you go down, then you have the dining room, and this is the door that leads you into the kitchen. So that's your kitchen there, and this section here is your laundry section with your washing machine. That's a pantry. And then this is the more private areas of the house. So that's your corridor, where you have your shoe rack there, you have your sink. As always mentioned, when you don't have a cloakroom, then this general bathroom also serves as the cloakroom. And that's why I always opt to have a sink inside and a sink outside. First, because if you're dining, then you don't want to get into the bathroom to wash your hands. You also always want to have a sink outside there. And also, the sink inside is very important. So that's the bathroom, the shared bathroom between the two bedrooms. So this bathroom is shared by that bedroom and that bedroom. And then that's a shoe rack there. I always want to provide for every single storage need. And then this door here leads into the master bedroom, and it's an ensuite bedroom. That's the bathroom right there. So if we move into the individual spaces, this lounge there, that's what it looks like. This is a separator wall just to separate the entry foyer, that corridor, from the lounge section. And as you can see, for the lounge, I made this feature as a electric fireplace. And then it also has some niches right there. This actually gives a lot of character to the outside facade. So it provides storage on the inside and also provides character to the exterior facade. And then this here is the dining room. So that's what you have. And this house is characterized by very large windows. So first of all, a lot of natural light is always a plus. And this door then leads into the kitchen. And that section there is the laundry section I was talking about, with the washing machine and some storage. And then this is the kitchen space. So this house is not a very big house. It's a very compact house that suits all your needs. So lower construction cost and efficient use of space. And then this here is your pantry. And then that door leads onto the kitchen yard, which is the section we saw earlier. And then once you enter this open door here, then you have your corridor there, where you have your shoe rack, you have your sink, and then you have this shared bathroom. So this is the shared bathroom between the 2 bedrooms, and it also acts as a cloakroom. And I should mention, this bathroom is characterized by a concealed cistern that gives a bit of character to the bathroom, and it adds this ledge that provides also an opportunity for storage and display of decor items. And for this bathroom, I always see it fit to provide a niche within the wall. So instead of having hanging soap dishes and all that, then you create an indent on the wall that will provide storage for your items. Then these are the 2 bedrooms that share that bathroom. So you have this bedroom here and then that one there. And as you can see, this can occupy 2 4x6 beds. And then this can also occupy 2 4x6 beds, but a bit squeezed, but this is a 5x6 bed. And then here we then move on to the master. So this is the master bedroom with a 6x6 bed. It's not too big of a bedroom, and it's ensuite, so that's the bathroom. Once you enter, then you have your shoe rack there, your main cabinet spaces there, and then you can have a reading area there, or choose to have even more storage. But the reading space is actually better because it provides these niches to this side that then provides more character to the exterior, which is what you have there. So it provides a niche for storage on this side and also on that side where the headboard is. So that is what you have. So when we look at the plan in totality again, that is what you see. So this house is perfect for your growing family. 3 bedrooms with sufficient space for the lounge. I know as Africans we like hosting, so it's a good thing to have enough space for the lounge and also the dining area. And this particular plan has a closed kitchen. But as I always state, if you fancy the open kitchen, a modification can easily be done. So that is the plan in totality. So please let me know what you think about this design. Let me know what you like about it. Let me know what you hate about it. Let me know what you would change about it, so that we can continue improving our layouts and our designs. And thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. And as always, live large.